Hey everyone, how's it going? Vanessa here with Visalia Talks, your local talk show that brings you everything you need to know about what's going on right here in your community. I've got a special treat for you guys. I've got Leslie Hayes and Samantha Volker from LOM Productions. Ladies, how have you been?
Fantastic.
Good. Yeah. Thank you so much for coming in and visiting with us again. We've got so much to go over, guys,
Yes,
right?
do.
Thanks for having us.
Yes. So first, let's start with what have you guys got coming up? I know we've got another experienced wedding expo coming up.
We do. August 17th of this year. It's coming up. We're kind of at the same place where we were with the first experience. This one's called Fall in Love.
Fall in Love. I love it.
Fall in Love, August 17th at the Visalia Convention Center from 1 to 5 p.m. Lots of new exciting things.
Oh, I'm so excited. The first one was probably the most exciting and fun expo I've ever been to. Well, I'll say that.
Yeah. Well, you said you hadn't really been to a wedding expo.
I'd never been to a wedding expo. No, I've been to many expos.
Yes.
But even though I've never been to a wedding one, it was still by far the most exciting expo I've ever been to in my life.
Well,
it was fun.
It was fun.
It was so fun.
Yes.
And like interesting. Like
What were you
it was
expecting
cool.
there to be? And then
Usually when you go to an expo, you're expecting to walk down the halls, walk down each aisle, pick up whatever, they're offering, but
It's like
you
pamphlets,
kind of determine
you
where you
get
want
a
to go.
pamphlet and you just
steer
walk down the
away
hall
or-
and then you're done.
And then what was different about our experience?
It was an experience at every single booth. So here's what it was. What I felt like and what I kept saying was it was like every booth you went to, you're stepping into a party. So it was like a different wedding or party experience at every booth, which was really cool.
All our vendors were they really brought it to the table, and each vendor was really different, and it was really cool to see what they came up with for their booths. So.
Yeah, so they set up.
That was really, a big part of why we did it. Why I wanted to do it was, the feeling, because I've done a lot of expos, events. I've even done some and I'm never going to do that again.
Yeah.
And I actually stopped
you live and you
doing
learn, right?
Yeah. I stopped doing them for years. I told people, I don't do that. I don't do that. But then I realized I had not become relevant anymore, right? Because so many new people were coming in the industry. I thought, let me check this out again. And when I realized it was so different, and what changed it for me was my booth. I'm like, if I'm going to do it, let's go big or go home.
Absolutely.
And I went from a 10 by 10 to a 10 by 20. I decked it out. I mean, we took a lot of time, talk about setup.
Oh, yeah.
So you just had, you're talking about you had a booth for LOM at someone else's expo.
Yes.
And okay.
Yeah. So by comparison, I would say to people who want to come and exhibit, you attract people.
Absolutely.
You've got to get them over to you because you do have other people looking at you. But the experience, so then I wanted to translate that into the experience. Let me show you what works. Because if you've seen it, you go to an expo, people have got their booth, they've got their 3 little pamphlets, they've got no backdrop.
Everyone just walking by.
Yep.
They might stop,
Just a table.
Everyone's sitting down on their phone. Yes.
Having a snack, right? Looking up you want something?
Not or not.
Can I help
or
you?
not
Yeah.
looking up. Yeah. Or not looking up.
Exactly. So the excitement of the experience was, first off, when the person who helped me get it going, because it was very much boom, boom, boom. He's a great Mark McIntosh. I call him the father of wedding expos. But he said, Leslie, are you going to continue to do this? And I'm like, it's not one and done. It's not like I just came out for giggles and kicks and said, oh my God, let's do a wedding expo. And
then that's it. Yeah.
You don't. There's a lot of work. There's a lot of preparation.
A lot of planning.
Right?
Absolutely.
Right. And so the experience itself was that I wanted to make sure when people came in, they saw or felt something different.
Oh, and it happened.
That would keep them there. Right?
From the very beginning, you
even
guys.
walking into it, what was the experience like walking into it?
You guys, okay, so first I thought that they announced the champagne toast, right? You guys they had a champagne toast at the beginning. You guys, don't just get a regular ticket. Brides-to-be's, don't get a regular ticket. Get the VIB experience because that's where you get it all. That's where you get it all. And let me tell you,
and that's not just for yourself. Sorry,
it's for your whole party. Yes,
and the champagne reception.
Yes, all of it. So I thought that it was time for that, right?
Yes.
So we run out there, and then it wasn't. There was one person in there, drinking their champagne.
I watched your video the other day because I never watched the whole one, and I was like, "Well, she didn't know." It was so cute. That we're
I don't don't think it's going home yet. So we go back and then they are doing it. And what was it, like 10 minutes later or something? I don't know what you guys were doing. You created magic. That's all I know. We went out there. We did run out there this time. I brought over the DJ level up DJs. I'm like, let's go. It's the champagne toast.
So good.
We literally run out there, open the curtain, and it's like, we're both like, whoa, what? Wait. And then we're like trying to record. We're trying to get in there. Like, it was packed with everyone. The DJ's going.
You grabbed
so
me
exciting.
And you go, there's so many people.
I did. I remember that. And then the whole, yes. And then the whole like countdown to let everyone, you guys, the most exciting, I've never seen anything like you guys.
Gosh,
seriously,
thank you.
like top notch. I have never seen anything like it. The herd running in, it was so exciting. Like nobody couldn't get in until they let you in. You sat up front, had your champagne, saw the vendors up there. Even that would have been like a cool experience. Just that.
Yeah.
And I relived it on your video. Like literally
isn't it
2
cool?
days ago. It's very cool because I remember somebody saying, okay, let's let them in. And Robert goes, Leslie's going to do it.
Yeah.
And I was like, and in the video I go, oh, okay.
Yeah.
But their hype is so high as DJs. And I was kind of, I was in the like planning mode, right? You know, and so I said something like, Robert,
it's hard to even think, right? When you're there the day of, and I'm sure you too.
You're all day.
It's hard to even think and know, okay, I got to do this. It's because your mind is just everywhere, I bet.
Well, and even realizing later that I did speak to you. Well, because you interviewed me a couple of times, but it was kind of in passing, and that's just how busy and but orchestrated. We were very, very focused.
Oh yeah,
our
we
plan
had
was
itinerary
huge.
and a schedule from 5 a.m. until...
It was very structured.
Yes.
It was very structured, and you guys, now that I'm looking back, I literally did not stop moving the whole time. I think I interviewed the vendors. I went and changed, did this, interviewed more, and it was just a non-stop thing from start to finish. And I'll tell you what, I had a blast. Your vendors were having a blast.
Good.
Like they were enjoying
And
every
that was one of our goals too. We wanted to take care of our vendors and have it more about them than us, honestly.
So that was the next point, because when you exhibit sometimes, you're just getting in there, you're kind of like, you feel like you're not alone, but you don't really know the process. You get in, you load your stuff, you're looking around, you're going, okay,
for sure.
Did I bring enough? Did I bring too much? You know, what are other, you don't know. I know we always bring way too much.
Always prepared.
But it's true. You go in and there's not that kind of warm, fuzzy
like the
feeling.
camaraderie between everyone. Yes, absolutely.
And so with the experience, I wanted it to be for the vendors as well. I wanted the vendors to feel like their money was well spent in whatever that looked like.
To them.
Yeah. Because it's not necessarily about getting all the bookings. It's being relevant, and it's
getting your name out there.
long-lasting name. So when people hear of you again, they don't just think, okay, they're out there, but they go, I remember them. They were at the expo.
Yes.
They had this, or wow, they were so nice to me. And that's
Or
what somebody
they gave
said.
you an experience, like you said.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's like we were at one big party. It's not like we were at an expo. It's like we were at an event.
And everybody was friends.
And everyone was there together at this party. Yes, it was amazing.
I had brides
beautiful.
that came in the morning. And when I went out to the front, I think it was like 4:30, 4:45, just before we went on stage on the end. These young ladies, same one, they're like, bye. They're like, thank you. We had so much fun. And I go, you guys have been here all day.
I don't think anybody left. I don't think anybody left early. I think everyone wanted to experience the whole thing. It wasn't just walking through and when you get to the end of the line, you're done and you go home, because that's what you do at a vendor event. It was not like that. It literally was like we were at just an event, a party.
I love that you said that.
Yeah,
What
it's
the
really
reality
good
is there's no end. Right?
No.
And that's so
There's
true.
no end until you guys tell everybody to go home.
Well, I had a vendor
I didn't even want to go home. I didn't even want to go home.
Next time come at 5. Like 5's already.
5 a.m. Absolutely.
Yes. But no, I talked to a vendor recently who was looking at different shows to exhibit at. And they said, well, I went to it, and we walked in, and it was 20 minutes. We're like, okay, we'll go. Yeah. And by no comparison saying, but it was the goal to make sure that people continue to keep looking.
Absolutely.
And with all the different categories that they felt like they could, even if I'm not looking for this category,
it's there.
Still want to go see them.
Yeah. Because there's so many things that you don't even think of, and then it's like, oh shoot, I can have something like this at my wedding or event or whatever.
Yes.
Yeah, so many new things, so many businesses I've never heard of. Event locations. Yes, everything that you're going to find or that you're going to need for any type of event was there.
And there's so many new, vendors coming up that's my goal too, is to keep reaching out. Because when you are new, it is intimidating.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right? It's intimidating, especially in a smaller area. And so one of the things we're going to do in July before the experience is I'm going to have some training and do something locally where wedding professionals, it's about, I myself as a planner, I'm a planner, but we were saying in my show that I know everyone. It's not just the florist is I don't know everyone. I'm the florist. I come in and I'm done.
Yeah.
But as the planner, I know everyone.
Absolutely.
You actually
speaking
interact.
to every single.
Right.
Yes, I can pick up my phone and let's book a wedding this Saturday.
Yeah.
Or whatever. So
it's amazing. You guys, by the way, she's a wedding planner. She doesn't just throw events. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Event planner. Event planner. Yeah. Event planner.
So the funny thing is that, being that I know there's lots of, I like to teach. I'm a teacher by nature. And I don't want to see people struggle if they don't have to.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Why reinvent the wheel? If you're starting in business, whatever that business is, you want some guidance.
Absolutely.
You love a mentor.
Absolutely.
So in the wedding industry, it doesn't have to be a planner. It can be, what do you think about your name? What does it mean? Who's the face of your business? How do you get started? Psychology. Right?
Yes.
The psychology of business.
Which is important.
It's important, and attitude. I mean, there's so many different categories that can be laid out that I think it's just like a bride, Leslie, you didn't tell me it was going to feel like this. Right? It's hard. It's emotional.
And there's been so many brides after weddings that are like, I'm never going to see you again.
Oh.
They say that to Leslie and they're like, when can we get coffee?
Oh,
they literally say I didn't know I was going to feel
6-month
like
renewal
this.
just to have you come back in.
I cry. I had one friend, she cried really badly. And her aunt was like, what's going on?
Yeah. Is everything okay? No, it's just about us.
I love that. I love that. You're giving them, you're leaving a lasting impression. Yeah, for sure. And then when their kids are gonna have an event or gonna get married or someone, they're gonna be like, I got the gal for you. And that
and that's how it's turning now. I'm getting a lot more referrals.
That's good.
Because of that, because of how people felt. And I jokingly say, maybe I get too involved with people in a sense.
But that's okay. But that's okay. You're in there to do that. And you're going above and beyond, and there's never anything wrong with that.
No, I think it's really good.
They laugh at you for doing it? It's okay.
No. It's it's better to be personable because I've seen vendors that are not personable at all. And so people. So I think it's a really good thing or a good trait to have. So I don't think it's a bad thing at all to.
You guys make fun of her all the time?
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's fun, but I can see it. They know me. For example, if I'm running away after a first look or something, or after the father,
Oh gosh, you're
if
bawling.
I'm running, I'm crying.
Yeah.
It's just because I'm not a crier, so.
So I'm very emotional. I'm extremely emotional, which is kind of crazy. So I cry at almost every wedding unless I don't get to actually see the whole thing.
Yeah, you're busy doing something.
Yes.
You couldn't really pay all the attention.
And my big thing now is kids.
Oh yeah.
I try to connect with the kids.
With the wedding, the bride and groom's kids.
The flower girl, the ring
Okay.
in the party.
Yes, because they'll walk down the aisle if they feel comfortable. It's just like brides.
Because a lot of times they don't, huh? They kind of freeze. Yes.
And then you want their parents to be comfortable. This last wedding I did, literally, they looked at me, he's not going to walk. And they thought, they really said he's going to walk, and then he's not. And we're in a Catholic church, and so the mom just goes, here.
To you?
Yeah.
To you?
Here.
Wait, here what? The flowers?
Here's the kid.
No, the kid.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I
Here's
took
the whole
a little
child.
boy.
And so you walked him down?
No, I just
got
went to the back of the church, got him comfortable because she was in the wedding party.
deal with it.
Yeah, she had to go, you know, and it wasn't like in the backyard. It was Catholic church, you know. Father's
Yeah, there
right
was
there.
no time to, yeah.
Yeah. Nice. Look at that, making it happen. Yeah.
But
It's that energy. You have that energy that is perfect for what you do.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Thank you. Yeah, and I do love it. I really do. You know, time and time again, people are like, you know, how long have you been doing it, and what does it feel like, and is it hard? It is. It is hard. I'm not going to lie. There are times when it's really hard, but it's so worth it. It's so worth it.
You're
And when
enjoying it.
Yeah, when you can
that's what
do
makes
something
it.
and you know that not everyone can do that, that's special. Right?
Yeah. Oh, definitely what you're doing is special. You are special. Your team, you guys are truly amazing. The things that you guys do, what you guys are creating, absolutely amazing. We're blessed to have you guys and have you guys bringing this experience here to us. We don't have to go far for it.
Thank you.
Absolutely. So let's give them a little bit of information on what they can expect at the Fall in Love. Fall in Love experience. Is it still experience?
It's still the experience. The experience is an entity, and fall in love was just kind of a tag.
Like the
And people say, well,
theme
it's
of it.
August, Leslie. How much fall is it? You know, and
I
we get
know.
that.
Going into fall.
We get that. But going into fall, there's some things in the fall you're going to conceptually see. And so it's a
perfect
season.
timing for the fall weddings.
Yes.
So it's leading into that.
And even if not this year, next year for the fall. And it's something that people don't really do at shows, is designate a season.
Ooh.
But it can be anywhere because I love color, right? I love color. And so color can be fall or spring. It's kind of mixing together. You don't just, it's not just pales and pastels, you know? So fall in love is more of a concept to get people there.
For sure.
And then tag, of course, play on words. But you're going to see a lot of more experiences, a lot of new vendors.
Good.
You know, more categories. Just really some different, as we do, we try to look for the people who are underrepresented in a sense, that haven't done one before, that aren't quite sure, and then things that we can bring and show to people that they may not think about. And I like the fact that some people think weddings are so expensive. It's all relative, and it's all what is your priority.
Absolutely.
And what's more important to you.
Yeah, and I always call it perceived value.
There you go. Yeah.
So sometimes things look pricey, or they look, and luxurious is a great word they use in the industry, and so what is that? But the reality is it's perceived value, and so if you can pull something together that looks really great, then it's it. And if you love it,
rich.
you love it, right? So we've got some categories, more florists again, photographers, DJs,
Videographers, photo booths, venues.
cakes and treats.
Yep.
Because
And
now
more-
it's about treats a lot too.
Yes.
But we
Oh,
love
yeah.
our cakes.
Yes.
Yeah, but a lot of weddings these days, they don't have just cakes. They have more different
Like
desserts.
the dessert tables.
And I say, what's wrong with you?
So cake.
Do some of them really just not have cake at all?
Some
Some
people-
just don't. They skip out on the cake and just go for the dessert table.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Which is, that's
I thought it was both. But
No, I have a lot of couples that say, Leslie, we don't like cake.
yeah.
So
There
we're
you
not
go.
going to have it. And I
There's
said,
one that we had. They had a giant. Actually, was it Cinnaholic? Yeah, they did a giant cinnamon roll
Wow.
cake, and then they had little cinnabons for the guests.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
that was
Wow.
different. Yeah, we had
I wonder how the guests feel about that.
I think they like the different.
They don't care.
well,
I mean,
don't
you
know.
look
It
forward to the
depends.
cake,
See,
right?
for me, that's
Yeah,
how I
you
tell
look forward to the cake.
I'm like, you don't like cake, but what about
Everyone
your Nana?
else.
What about your
Yeah.
Nana?
I know,
Nana's
right?
like waiting there. Where's my cake?
Yeah, and the special picture, the cheesy,
Yeah,
like let's
the
put our
cake
hands on the
cutting,
knife
yeah.
together. Yeah.
So now they get a little cake.
Yeah.
Oh,
just for
okay, like a
cutting,
1-year-old smash cake. Come
Yeah.
on, guys, let's go with the wedding cakes.
The smash cake, right? No, so it's true. So a lot of people get a smaller cutting cake.
Yes.
And then it's just
cool.
for that cheesy little
For the
picture.
picture, yeah.
And then they do
Important.
whatever else.
Yeah.
Well, that's cool. Times are changing. Yeah, and we got to roll with it.
Yep.
We do. We do.
Always adapting.
So the email is show@LOM Productions if they want information.
Yes,
LOM
it's still
Productions.
accepting booths and everything.
Yes. Tickets and booths. It's $10 general admission, $30 for the VIP bride.
Did you hear it? $10 to get in for this event. This is like $10 to go into a party.
Yep.
Like seriously.
Multiple parties.
All kinds of parties.
That's a good way to look at it.
There's
Yeah, I
snacks
like that.
at every booth. There's drinks at every booth. There's everything that you could ask for. All the samples, all the information, everything. $10, you can't beat it. But if you really are a bride to be, you've got to go for the VIB. It gets all. Let them know what they get. Not only you, but your whole bridal party.
Yes, they get the tote bag, they get scrunchies. I'm big on the scrunchies, the
get a
sunglasses,
veil.
the veil. We're going to have some more.
It's so cute. Everyone walking around with the veils in there.
yeah, we're adding the sash this year.
Yes.
Nice.
I think
Nice.
that's really cute.
$30 is 4 tickets.
$30 gets you 4 tickets. So it's it
Buy
costs
3, get 1 free.
less.
Yep. Get
It
one for
costs
free.
less to go to the VI to get a
Yes.
VIB.
Yes.
Perfect.
Yes. And then
Plus
you
a
get
swag
that.
bag.
Yes.
Yeah.
Then you get
I
that
love it.
champagne reception. It's gonna be
And which is
sponsored.
fun.
Yeah, yeah, it's so much fun.
So much fun.
And you get your own little DJ out front,
Yeah.
which I love.
Yes, I loved it too.
I didn't know that party was going on out there.
I didn't even
Where was our invite?
Out there.
I didn't either until it was like all like, whoa, we just walked into a rave.
DJ Ricky was like, he was just on it, you know. It was great from Level Up, and Level Up's great. They're going to really do a great job, and I'm
Absolutely.
excited.
Yeah.
so much
They're
fun.
a bunch of fun. Yes.
So much
The
fun.
whole thing, guys. You got to come out and experience it all. The experience.
Yeah,
Yes.
the experience,
Yes. Absolutely.
And it's funny as one of the things we're doing too is to promote the vendors that were there. And so we're actually going out to different places and doing little interviews.
Love it.
And it's funny because as they talk about it, they don't even realize they're saying it was like an experience.
I know
Like that.
it just really was. Yeah. It really was. You guys got it on nailed it on the head. Yeah, for sure.
So
Love that.
it's just there's so many fun things. Yeah.
Looking forward to it. August 17th,
17th
guys.
From 1 to 5 p.m.
And you can always call us at 559-972-4809 for tickets, for information. We're on Eventbrite. You just type in the Experience Wedding Expo.
It's right there. It'll come up on everything. Yeah, absolutely.
A lot of more information on the website too.
Yeah.
ExperienceWeddingExpo.com.
Yep.
There you go. Easy enough. Yeah.
Yep.
I want to get into this Leslie Hayes show. Anything else you want to put out there about for the expo?
Just jump on the website, the Experience Wedding Expo. You'll get all the information you need. And then once again, call, email, questions.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
If you have an event coming up, get in contact with you as well. LOM Productions, wedding, party,
Fundraisers.
any type of
Just
event.
did a fundraiser. Yep. Last year
we
we did a
did.
big Christmas party for
it.
corporate. Yep.
Yeah. So any type of event, it doesn't matter what type of venue you want. It doesn't matter if you don't have a venue. They can turn any
We'll find it for
space
you.
into a venue
Yep,
as
that
well.
too.
Yeah. Build it from the ground up. They will turn your favorite tree into your whole they'll work around the whole thing and just build you the perfect space. So LOM Productions, definitely get a hold of them if you have an event coming up. And then the Leslie Hayes show.
Yeah.
What she's got a podcast, guys. You can catch up with her.
Yeah, on KC24, we went in there to actually do the commercial
Yeah,
for the last experience, and we were walking through, and the sales manager was a friend of ours who actually helped us get started with the experience with some great ideas. He's like, "Hey, have you thought about like talking like a podcast and your own show?" And I was like, "Oh, that'd be so much fun."
Yeah.
Okay. It didn't take me long to figure it out, right? Because I like to talk. I like people. And it was a perfect format because now I'm bringing on wedding vendors, right? So
Absolutely.
I'm bringing on wedding vendors. I'm talking about the experience. Had 3 guests yesterday, 2 for one show and 1 for another. And it was so cute because we were relating things that I've done with them, but also what they've done separately.
Yes.
And then we talked about the production of it. So like yesterday we had Eric Hess from Light Up the Walls and Haliska from Rustic Roots Floral Design that we had done a huge event together.
Yeah.
And I've put it on social media like crazy, but people see what we do, but they don't really see how it works.
Yeah.
Or the background of
Yes.
it.
What goes into it.
Yes, and the human part of it, right? Like we were talking about when we were driving down, Tricia said, "Does Eric have a warehouse?" And I said, "I really don't know." And then what you find out is because you started in a certain position, he's got several storage units, several in his home places, and he actually showed us pictures, and we're like, wow, that looks great, but you don't realize.
Yeah, you just, these things just pop up.
Right.
And it's,
Just the guy with the lights shows up.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lenny from the linen shop, we went up there after yesterday, and she has 10 storage units.
Yeah, it's huge.
And then now they just bought a warehouse.
Yes.
So that's great. But the Leslie Hayes show, it's been a lot of fun. I'm finding out more about my vendor friends, which I do consider
who they are as a people,
as people, about more about their how they got started, if they thought they'd see themselves here 5 years ago, what does their spouse think, are they involved?
Oh, yes.
More times than not, the behind the scenes is there is a husband or somebody back there for,
Slaving back there.
wife,
Yeah,
right?
for sure. Yeah, hey,
That way.
sometimes that's how it goes.
Love you. And sometimes every now and then they'll pop up, and they're like, I just work here. I'm behind the scenes. Which is lovely, though. I see that a lot. And so getting to know them on that, and I know a lot of the vendors, but they never, it's just to me, and it's like, I want everyone to see you.
The other side of just the work then. Yeah.
The work ethics. We talked about yesterday how we started on a Tuesday for a Saturday wedding. Right? 20 vendors. How are we going to,
Coordinate,
There's a critical
That's
path.
a lot that goes into. There's about 20 vendors that go into a wedding.
In this particular wedding.
Wow.
A 9,000 square foot tent, 300 guests.
Wow.
Very high end, very great different experiences, coffees and cigars. Besides
the rentals, the furniture, like the lounge sets.
Yes.
Family
family style 5-course dinner from the Vintage Press, and then Rocio's Tacos came in at the end, at 10 o'clock. So
that just started a few years ago, huh? The late night meal.
and now actually tacos are big for your main meal. And then tacos or pizza will come out too. So there's a lot. And then we had Jonathan Fulvio, who was a videographer on my show, and he did my wedding. And it's fun for me because I get to revisit.
Absolutely.
So what did I do?
That one,
So my wedding video is on my social media now.
Yeah, just
I think I did just see you hugging, and I was like, was she getting married? I think I did just kind of see a little bit of that.
Yeah,
so you in a wedding dress.
I just posted it yesterday. I mean, I got married over a year ago.
Oh, congratulations.
February 14th. February. April 14th, 2020. And we just got married. And so it was like when I was talking to Jonathan, it kind of brought it all back,
Oh, I love that.
But yeah, so the show's been great. We've done 5. We kind of just keep going and building upon it. I don't like to, like you, of course, I don't want it to be over rehearsed. You know what I mean?
For sure.
I can't speak like that.
I can't either. We had one person who gave us a script, and we had to do it 6 times. I'm like, I'm not an actor. I don't know my lines. but let's just have a conversation.
Exactly. And we started Trisha had kind of made points, and I was like, I'm not going to look at that.
Yeah, it kind of flusters you up.
More,
yeah.
Because you don't know how to respond, right? If it's so scripted, then you feel like I've got to stay
And you're pausing to read it, what do I want to say? It's really not,
And so the fun thing is kind of working off of my guests, but knowing them enough to kind of add to it.
What to pull out,
Exactly, pull out those thoughts. But then I'm learning too, right? I'm learning what they do and more curious. Jonathan said something the other night, and I'm like, what is that?
What was it?
I can't remember. No, it was storage of film. The way he stores film. Because I asked him, I said, as a photographer, as a videographer, I would be scared that something didn't work or that their pictures weren't there or that they got lost. And he said there's a way now with all the equipment, but he actually triple backs up. His SD card is working double. He has actually 2 SD cards of one,
I know what you mean about these videos. That's what we're yes.
Yeah.
So I get it. Yeah, I get it. And then you don't want to lose anything, or it's where did this one go? Or
And you're doing somebody's wedding, so there is no
you don't want to lose it.
We could retake, right? But doing a wedding, and I said, that's got to be like your first wedding. Can you imagine? Like,
Oh man.
holy Jesus.
Leaving the lens on. Leaving the lens on the
no.
whole time. Oh,
Your
no,
last one.
imagine.
You're getting in your car and going, holy smokes, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
So he was talking about that and just the different way he stores the different cameras and equipment. And I was like, wow. But I said to him, so this is how I'm a commercial for you. Because when I'm talking to my clients and I'm saying, okay, here are your options for vendors, I am truly selling them.
Absolutely.
You know, because people say, well, am I not on your preferred vendor list or whatever? It's because I don't know you as well as we should. Let's go to coffee.
Yeah.
So that when a client gives me, it's like overcoming objections, right? Well, Jonathan has all this equipment. He can actually do this. He can do this.
Different people can do different things. They've got different things for different situations. And yeah, if you don't know who someone is, how are you going to be on their list? So that's,
Yeah. And even like personalities. And people ask me all the time, well, how do you pick a DJ? And I go, well, I don't pick for them, but I do give them people who I think will work.
Yes.
You always
Best.
give
Give them what they want,
Yeah.
mesh with them.
Yes.
Absolutely.
And sometimes I know that
Who's going to work well with who?
Yeah, and so we talked to somebody. I remember I had this couple, and we talked to somebody who was a florist, and I could tell right away. I was like, the questions that were being asked, it just wasn't feeling great. And the couple came to me and said something, and I said something to the florist, and she goes, "Oh, thank God."
Oh, they didn't even want to work together.
They were like, "Oh, you know, they weren't meshing."
Sometimes it's just how it goes.
Yeah.
Yeah, the spirits don't align. And that's okay.
That's okay.
That's okay, because they're going to align with who they will.
And I tell couples all the time, because these are my friends, because I can see people are like, well, you know, they're all our friends. And I go, even though they're my friends, you don't have to work with them.
Right.
Right?
There's always
You don't.
someone for someone. Like,
Yes.
Yeah.
You know, I say it's your party, not mine.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Right? I'm a wedding planner. It's your party, not mine. And I love to see you smile.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's all
That's
it's
what you
about.
gotta do.
Yes.
But it's true, because I think people do feel that. Like, well, Leslie knows everyone, so she knows the best, and she's going to probably give us this or that. And I go, I'm going to tell you who I think you might want to use.
Yes.
But the reality is, it's your choice. It's
Right.
your choice. It's your wedding. If you don't feel good, if you don't feel comfortable, then you just let me know.
Yeah.
And we'll get you another option.
For sure.
Right.
Yes.
So that's what the Leslie Hayes Show is all about.
I love it.
And it's just conversations.
How can they watch it?
It's so KC24
Or,
has a new,
hear it.
yeah, KC24, well, it's a video. So KC24 is a new app, and they actually launched it. So we are kind of like my producer, he said, he turned around, he goes, well, you are kind of my guinea pig. I was like, I knew it. I knew it.
That's okay.
And I said, but what a better guinea pig to have, right? Because
love
we
it.
come in, we know what we're doing, we're very particular.
Right. You have a guest list that you can of bringing people in, so you have content for
And
them.
I have high standards, and then people used to tell that, well, we're afraid to work with you because you have such high standards. I had somebody say that, and I go, that's good.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
want to be known by that. Yeah.
So, we
definitely.
spend about an hour kind of like lighting and making sure that everything's right based upon where my guests are going to sit. I want to make sure that,
absolutely.
everyone
It
can
looks
see
good.
each other. It looks good, as you know, but it takes time.
It does.
You know,
It really does.
It does. It does. And so we're working on that, but it's nice because it's something new for them to have this app. So you can go into Apple. I got it on Fire Stick. And it's an app, and you just pull it out. It's KC24 app. Put it in your little base there, and it's a list of shows that are local, of people just talking about what there's some med talk,
what they're into. Yeah.
Yeah,
They're
the garage
different.
guy. There's movie. One person does movie reviews. And so, but they said, we want somebody to do a wedding reviews and wedding information. And I said, well, can it evolve? And they're like, of course it can evolve. So it might evolve into education more.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And kind of
whatever
mix
it is that I'm sure that everyone would be happy to hear anything that you have to say or, bring on that has to do with anything. Yeah. Really.
So it's really about just the evolution of it all too.
Love it.
And then we get to promote the experience, which is a great thing too.
Yes.
And get to see, and once again, I'm exposing my vendors, talking about them. Because like I said, when you do this and you're new in the business, it is an investment. You're investing in yourself, right?
Absolutely.
And if you don't know what that might look like, then you're cautious.
It can be
It's a
scary.
little scary.
It can be scary.
Yeah.
So when you sign up to be a vendor at the Experience Wedding Expo, you're not just signing up to be a vendor at the Experience Wedding Expo. You're getting all of these promotions.
Yes.
Not only you're getting to go onto your show, not only that, but to be able to come on the Visalia Talks show as well and advertise yourself, talk about what you do. And it's a lot. You guys are giving them a lot.
You guys come to the show too, and then you interview
and then
them
we're going to
there,
interview,
and then
so we
more
can show
footage
more
there.
of what they're doing.
More coverage.
Absolutely.
We market for them for free. That is included in the price. I mean, the things we do on our social media, we highlight every vendor. Sam is
their own
amazing.
specific. Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Yes, you
Their
are.
own specific post for each vendor.
Yes.
We talk
to
about that. We
highlight
try
them.
to do videos for them. It's reoccurring. It's not just like one little blip for X amount. I never even thought about charging for that because it's part of the process. And with social media today, that is our main source of advertising.
Absolutely.
Right.
Absolutely. You guys got it going on.
Thank you.
Yes. You're welcome. Thank you. You guys, I love being in your guys' presence. You guys are such a powerful force.
Oh, thank you, Vanessa.
Absolutely. I'm excited for you. I'm happy for your podcast and that you get to go out there and bring all these people and get them noticed. Get them relevant.
Yes.
Help keep them relevant.
Keep them relevant and keep the wedding industry fresh.
Absolutely.
Because there are a lot of wedding vendors that kind of just, I hate to see when somebody takes so much time to start a business and then you don't see them anymore.
Yeah.
I remember someone said, I said, well, so-and-so is thinking about getting on the business. And they go, well, that's another planner. Isn't that good? I'm like, absolutely not. You know, and I'm like mentoring her, calling her, having coffee, like, what's your pain point? How can I help you? What's going on? Because it helps me when other people are doing well.
Absolutely.
Right? It really does because it gives couples choices. But yet with the longevity of my business, you know, I've been around for a long time, you know, and so I want to pass that on, you know, and at one point I did retire in a little bit and I said to some planners, I said, I want to pass this on. I want to make sure they were in shock. They're like, you're going to give us clients? I'm like, yeah.
Take care of them.
You know, my standards are high, but and that's why I want to help you.
Absolutely.
Because you don't know what you don't know. And so if I can share with you what I did in your own way, right? Because I don't want anyone to be like me. I want them to be themselves.
Right,
That's
right.
the whole concept. You are yourselves. People are attracted
That's
to
how
you for you.
that's how it works better. That's how the people build that's how you can build relationships and on with you.
Right.
Yeah, it's hard to deal with someone who's trying to be something.
Yes.
Yeah, it
And
really
not
is.
themselves,
It's hard. It's hard. Yeah.
so
It's a wall that you can just
You can feel it.
Yeah,
You can see
absolutely.
it. So I always tell people, I don't want you to be like me.
Yeah.
I want you to be like you. I'm giving you tools.
here's some tools. Exactly.
Here's some tools to help you to, whether it's the psychology, the process, the words. It's not sales anymore, but although it is sales.
It's more relationship building.
It's relationship, but you have to know how to sell yourself because if you don't, somebody else is. And you know you got what it takes. You know, like you know in your heart. I could, you know, I would have been great doing that, but it was hard for me to talk.
Because they need the service. They need the service.
Yeah.
So
And they're going to choose someone.
Yeah, they're going to get it from somewhere.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So that's really important to me. It's just, you know, it's just really important to pass it on. Don't forget where you came from.
Yes.
Don't forget. Because like saying, where did people start? I was a United Airlines flight attendant for 15 years. And that was the thing. I wanted to I knew what it felt like when you were a new flight attendant. There was thousands upon thousands. And so when our foreign national kids would come in, they had to speak another language. And usually English was not, you know, their strongest language, but they felt kind of lost. I mean, here they are, boom, 8 weeks of training, okay, go. And, you know, you'd be on a wide-body aircraft with 16 flight attendants, and they're just like little, you know, I wanted to make sure they succeeded.
Yeah.
It was important to me to make sure that if they were going to do it, come all this way from another country and learn and feel good, that they felt
Make it worth it,
good.
Yeah.
Because you can't be good if, you know,
If you're not comfortable.
if you're not comfortable.
Yes.
So anyway, that's what I do, right, Sam?
Yes.
Just help me.
Cry?
Just helping.
No, I guess because the girls say, you're such a good boss. And I'm like, they say that all the time. And I'm like, oh, I guess that's what I am.
Yes.
Yes,
you are.
I mean, you know, part of it's, you know, I am the boss, I am the owner, but it's my team as well.
Yeah, like sometimes you don't feel like you're the boss because we are a team.
Yeah.
That's that's amazing though. It's you guys probably just have fun with each other all day.
Yeah.
Yeah. I bet.
And I value their opinion. They're organized, very organized. You know, Trisha doesn't work for me, but between Trisha and Sam, you guys are so organized. It's kind of funny. Because it's like they watch me, like not this protection thing.
They know what you need. Yeah.
Like, notes or
Yeah, they know what's going to help make everything run smooth.
I'm like, wow, and then I think I'm like,
Or something that you didn't know you needed, and you're like,
don't forget to do this. So, I can see it's with a smile.
Yeah.
I know it's with a smile.
not being like, hey, don't forget.
Hey, we all need it. You're blessed. We are super blessed. Yes.
So blessed. I really am, because it's at some point in time, it's a lot, and you do need direction, you do need help, and those are the best businesses, right? You can't, people say, well, I can do it myself.
No, you can't.
No, you can't.
No, you
You
can't.
can't scale.
Yeah.
That's the whole concept of scaling, right? You have to bring in, you have to fill in.
Maybe do it yourself. I say do it yourself until you can't anymore.
Yeah.
Until you can't anymore. And you've got to bring in that help.
That's true.
When your business is ready and growing and to that point to where you can't do it on your own, don't try to do it on your own, because then that's it. Then you'll be done. You'll be too overwhelmed. People will be getting mad because you're taking too long or this or that.
That's
Just
true too,
bring in that help when it's time.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
So that's
Yeah.
it. Leslie Hayes Show, LOM Productions, the Experience Wedding Expo. Fall in love.
Yes, guys, it's time to fall in love.
Yes.
Let's do it. Thank you guys so much. Is there any last words you'd like to say out to the community before we let you guys go?
I really feel like come to the experience.
Yeah.
If you know somebody that's getting married, if you are considering getting married,
Or not even a
if
wedding.
not.
Yeah, if it's just a big
come.
event that you have coming up. Yeah.
because we have vendors that aren't just for weddings and they want to do something else as well.
Probably every vendor there does more than just weddings.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
And so the experience is something in Visalia that is needed.
Absolutely.
John from Tux and Tails told me, he goes, Leslie, we need this.
Absolutely.
He's so cute.
Yeah, he's cute.
We need
Yeah,
this.
he's the best.
He's the best.
Yeah.
Because years ago, marketing was different. Right?
Absolutely.
And then we got away from it. We went all to the internet. Well, now it's about connections again and people. And those best vendors I feel you get is face to face and getting
Absolutely.
to learn them. And as a planner, people will say to me, well, I got this vendor. If they get them before me, or if I'm just their coordinator, I'm like, so how did you find them? Well, I just went on Google.
Yeah.
Have you seen their work? Well, yeah, online. Have you talked to them? Were they able to answer your questions?
Because sometimes people put pictures, like Google Pictures on their Google stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So you really don't know what you're getting when you're just going online.
You don't.
Yeah.
And so it's always a conversation.
Yeah.
Talk to people. And this is the best place to
Yeah,
talk
it's really
to
nice
people.
to have that
Absolutely.
face-to-face
Getting
conversation.
to know them and what they have to offer.
Yeah.
And seeing it and feeling
Yeah.
it.
Action
Yeah.
feelings.
And
So-
experiencing it.
Experiencing it. Yes. Thank you guys so much.
You're welcome.
Thank you. You
Thank
guys
you.
check out the Leslie Hayes Show. You're so welcome. And the Experienced Wedding. It's time to fall in love and give LOM Productions a call for your next event, guys.
All right.
Yeah, we'll
Thank
see you.
Thank you.
Thank you guys.